Waimate 50 Motorsport Festival embodies a rich heritage of New Zealand motor racing, celebrated by the Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational Street Race. In 2018, the Waimate 50 featured 3 demonstration races across the weekend, and as usual there was a big variety of racing machinery on show. Patrick Lillyman getting sideways in his Datsun 240Z.
Tell us a bit about your car.
It's actually pretty old school thing, old single cam engine, so yeah, original size, 2.8 engine, so it's nothing too flash or anything like that in it, but yeah.
And how are you finding the streets? And I feel the drivers have commented on the slipperiness of last year versus this year.
Yeah, it's rugged as, but it's awesome. I love it. It's super cool.
So many undulations and bumps, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly. It's super cool. Heaps of lemon gravel on there. You get sideways, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
From old Datsuns to Bathurst Holdens, Kurt Aikman was back for another thrash in his V8 Commodore.
All right, Kurt, you're in the Peter Brock Memorial car. You know, your family's got such history with this event. How was it out there?
It's pretty cool out there. The track feels really good, and so far the car seems to be running well. So yeah, got the invitation race coming up in a minute, so that's going to be good fun.
Now, you were a front runner yesterday's race. How did that go?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Car's a wee bit skitterish, understeering, so hopefully we can sort that out and be amongst the front few anyway.
There was a distinctive sound echoing through the streets in 2018, with Time Attack racer Andy Dufford joining the race lineup.
All right, Andy, so you're doing the Time Attack, the Street Attack, but you've got a thing for rotaries. Tell us, why are we standing in front of this car?
Well, this is a Savannah GT I bought. Came from Jan just like you see it, so had the flares and all the stuff on it. And the Green Brothers sort of tickled it up a bit so we can use it on the track, and we brought it down so that they can have a skid and we can have some fun. And yeah, I've been invited to go in the invitational race. So the boys are a bit nervous about peddling it around other people, so they've given me the seat to have a drive, and yeah, I'm going to get it and give it a thrash. You know, you've got to be a bit careful around here because it's, you know, you want to put people in the wall or anything, so you know, it's about putting on a show and having some fun, and that's what it's all about, and getting these classic cars out there for everyone to see.
Another returning driver on show was Stu Rogers in his RB-powered Group A Nissan R32 GTR.
It's a great event, you know, we come down every year. The guys put on such a terrific thing, you know, event, you know, we come down here, have a roar around, and we thoroughly enjoy driving this car here, you know, and if we can get people to come along, see what it's about, you know, and join in and have a bit of fun.
Now, last year you had a bit of a battle there between old Clark Proctor and, you know, Tussle. You won the last race. Yesterday you won the first race, and you're about to go out again. Is there any strategies about winning this invitational race?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it's gentlemen racing out there. Look, to be fair, I don't really care where I come. They put me on the front because they sort of want me to sort of set a bit of an example and that type of thing, which is fine. You know, I think if Kurt and I can have a wee bit of a battle, and Patrick Lillyman, he'll find his way through the field there somewhere as well, and then the two boys in the Beamers. You know, I think if we can do that, if Patrick wins or Kurt wins, who cares? But, you know, I'll just go out there and have a bit of fun, really, you know. Yeah, no strategies, but we'll just see what happens.
Well, the excitement builds at the start of the race as the spirit of the Waimate 50 line up on the grid for the 2018 Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational Feature Race.
Well, folks, that is right. We are here at the Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational Race, the longest standing street race in New Zealand, live from the McKeown Petroleum Waimate 50. Let's go racing.
Straight off the green flag, it's a busy start for all the drivers as they muscle their way through the concrete line street course. Stu Rogers leads the field on the opening lap in his Nissan R32 GTR. Right on his bumper though is Kurt Aikman in his Holden Commodore, and an angry pack of cars following in behind. There's a change for the lead on the back straights. Kurt Aikman getting past Stu Rogers. Andy Dufford and the RX3 starting to make a move from down the order. The cars look and sound fantastic as they fly through the streets, plenty of battles happening mid-pack. Andy Duffin began a big hunt for the top spots in his Mazda RX-3, pushing through into third. Halfway through the race, Kurt Aikman began to fall away from the lead. Stu Rogers leading in his Nissan GTR, with Andy Duffin and Patrick Lillyman getting in on the action. The scrap for the lead continued with Andy Duffin hunting down Stu Rogers in the Nissan GTR, Patrick Lillyman bringing the Datsun heat to slot into third. In the final few laps, the race leaders began hitting the tail end of the field, Stu Rogers closing in on the Duffin RX-3. With just a couple of laps left to go, it was all about the lapped traffic. Stu Rogers getting caught up in the Waimate rush hour, handing Andy Duffin a big advantage. On the final lap, the Nissan GTR closed in once again, but it was all victory to the rotary-powered Mazda RX-3. Andy Duffin getting the checkered flag and the race win for the Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational.
Andy Duffin just took out the Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational race here at Waimate, New Zealand's longest standing street race, mate. You gotta feel good about that.
Oh, that was so much fun. I can't believe it. Racing with those guys there, that was so much fun. Racing with that Skyline GTR, I mean, it looks like the real thing. Looks like you're out there and doing it, you know, from 30 years ago. It was so amazing, so much fun.
Where did you start on the grid?
7.
All the way to first.
Yeah, I fought my way through. I think I got a lucky break at the start and made my way through the traffic pretty good. And then a few guys gave me a couple of gaps and waved me on. And
how about that lap traffic coming up the end there?
Yeah, that was sketchy. But yeah, I mean, everyone here is so good. It's just for fun and everyone's watching and yeah, it's amazing. So much fun.
Well, what a race, some epic battles on show. Stay tuned for more video coverage from the 2018 McEwen Petroleum Waimate 50 Motorsport Festival. Follow the official Facebook page and check out the video section weekly for more updates.